up? Got a finch. I know that's surprising, right? I like these finches, man. You know, it's funny because it seems like these finches is you either love them or you hate them. This one is the Roadrunner Swamp Ranger. Now, I did a Roadrunner on the channel not too long ago, but this is a new Roadrunner. Yeah, same stickers and stuff. Very cool. This, yeah, buddy. Look at this thing. It's got some micarta stonewash stainless, black stonewash, black stonewash titanium pocket clip, and this is a button lock version. Let's get that blade out. Oh, look at this little thing. Wow. So the spring on that button is very stiff. But like most button locks, it's timing. You just gotta get that timing down. Very snappy. I mean, that stiff spring is going to provide a good detent so that this thing should snap out well. And it does. Very snappy. Man, let's get rid of this stuff here. It's got some oil on this. Maybe the first finch I've ever seen that was oily. I mean, it's not oily. Just there was maybe a little excess oil on the pivot. It's not anyplace else. And then it's got this, I don't know, dark brown micarta. But I do like the black stonewash. Speaking of that, yeah, there's two versions of this. These are slotted for Timber's Edge. And I got my hands on them because I want to take a look at them. And of course, I'm collecting these finches now, so there's a likely chance one of these is going to end up in my bin. So I think I'm going to get this alternative one. I think there's one other model of this as well. But this one is called, what is it? Honey Ridge with a tan bone with the satin, titanium pocket clip, stonewashed, hand satin finished stainless scales, and then it's got this bone. Let's look at the blade on this one. Yeah, hand satin finished, 154 cm steel on both. I mean, this is what a gorgeous knife. Wow. I dig it. I think what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to take this one apart. I think this one we'll leave it as is. And that way it'll sell back over at Timber's Edge Knives as new in the box, taken out and photographed, and leave it at that. Yep. Yeah, so we'll leave that one there and get some pictures of it. Because, I take most of those pictures for those guys because when these knives come in, I want to put my hands on them and decide whether I want to review them or not. So it's easy. I'm set up to image. And so for now, that's still to me, which I don't mind taking some pictures, right? Yeah, look at this thing. Beautiful. What a stinger. I mean, these finches, they have a lot of little stingers. They have a lot of little traditional, I don't know, clip point, kind of traditional little pocket knives as well. Not completely traditional, as they have a pocket clip and bearings, that kind of thing. But traditional in aesthetics, that kind of deal. But yeah, this thing's beautiful. Well, let's get in it. Let's start pulling screws, seeing what's up. Feel like there was some Loctite in there, maybe. T8 on the pivot, and then I think we're going to be T6s on everything else. Yeah, these finches are done well. Minimum amount of oil here on the bearing. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up myself anyways, but they have captured barrel spacers, little D barrel spacers, so that they're captured on one side. Very nice. All right, a little bit of wipey wipe, not a lot. There's a little bit of oil on the bearings, but I'm just going to clean all that. Put a little fresh DM lube on it. It's the way we like it. Look at this blade, man. Right? Wow. Man, is that gorgeous. The pocket clip is stonewashed. Button lock Roadrunner. How about it? Button lock Finch. How about that? Got a couple of departures from the norm here. I'm trying to think if there's another button lock. I don't recall. This may be new territory here. Which, says something about Finch and that they're expanding their comfort zone, because, you add a button lock, you add potential action issues, and, it's not a simple, little frame lock or a liner lock. Got a couple other potential stick points, button stick, and all kinds of stuff, can come on. There we go. All right, well, let's get it back together. The pivot captures in the bottom scale. That was top scale. I was trying to get backwards there. And I love the way they do their pivots. It's like a rivet, no machining on the show side. I like it. Like it a lot. All right. Let's put a bearing down. Tiny little dab of lube there. We don't need much. And a couple of reasons for that, but one of the reasons, notwithstanding that it's just a small area, a small bearing, But if you get lube up into this button area, it can cause button stick on a button lock. So I try not to get too much going here on a knife like this so that it weeps down into that button and I'm dealing with button stick. Same here, just one tiny little drop. And we'll get our spring in place. Get it lined up. Yep. Yeah, lots of tension on that spring. Helps if I put my barrel spacer in. And it's captured. There it is. This has got the D side on it. It's facing forward. There we go. Take two. Now, I want to check that button, make sure we're functional, make sure we got everything correct. Yeah, that button's got a ton of tension on it, which doesn't bother me. And I think it's by design because I gotta look, see, are these screws same size? No, that one's longer. So that one goes up top. It's by design because the other one had the same tension. And so this top pocket clip screw is the only other hold down on the knife besides the pivot. It's this one and then this. And I'm going to check these scales, make sure these are snug. I mean, they turned, a couple of them turned just slightly. And then, how's our pivot? Are we locked up? There's a little wiggle in there. Yeah, I got maybe 1/8 of a turn out of that. I wonder if I'm too tight. I feel like I'm fighting something there. There we go. Very precise on the adjustments on that. Probably has something to do with the fact that, you know, we've only got one screw holding down here as well. I mean, it's got to be right. The tension between the front and the back's got to be correct. Yeah, it's running really good now. Blade's nice and centered. All right. Well, let's talk about the action. Very snappy with that back flipper. I think I can fail it, but keep in mind on a button lock, that's going to ride on that blade all the way over and then lock in. Like it makes contact the whole time. So for this to fail isn't that big a deal. I would expect it to, but we'll see. Nope. Yeah, when that breaks, there that button, that spring, well, there it is. That spring has so much tension on it that it's providing a wonderful detent. The blade is nice and centered. The fact that it's a button with this knife, I can get my hands all over this thing. So very comfortable to open. The spring tension, so the button is slightly above the scales when the knife is open, and pretty it's a little bit lower when the knife is closed, but very intuitive to get to the button. I mean, as button locks go, I'll give it a minus. It's A level, very nice. The jimping on the little bolster is solid, so it's grippy. It's not a fidget monster, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is kind of pokey. So I don't know that I'd want to sit, at my bench for an hour and run this knife, from a fidget perspective. Could you? Yeah. And I think, of course, sometimes, you modify how you do stuff. But if I just plant my finger on it, it's kind of poking me, right? See? But I think if I go a little high and light switch it wouldn't do that to me, like right there. So from there, it's very fidgety. Get that timing down on that button, and yeah, this thing's a dream. Ergonomics, very comfortable. Of course, all Finches are refined. It's got refined edges. There's nothing sharp or biting. The pocket clip disappears. It's a standard Finch pocket clip, and it disappears. It's knocked down and finished well. Very comfortable in the hand. These bolsters are pretty solid. Not so confident, very confident. I mean, I think I can actually put my thumb over on this side and clamp down and have a thumb over kind of grip. And this bolter kind of locks my fingers in. So, I mean, I'll take it up to confident, especially with that needle of a tip, like coming forward with this. Whew, I mean, that's pokey enough that I'm pretty sure you could check your glucose with that. Yeah, it's a needle. So, I mean, it's a confident grip. It's nice. Definitely can get here and cap this with my palm up on the spine and on that bolster. This feels really confident. And to be honest, with the spear nature of this tip, this would be just adequate to me. This would be wonderful. But if I can get it one way, I can get it the other. And I'd prefer to be here than here. Yeah, here I'm my natural arc, whether I'm coming this way or in or down, the natural arc is bringing me against the sharp edge, which is what I want. Yeah, but it has it, so bonus points on that ergonomics. We'll check the pocket clip, but we've checked these Finch pocket clips maybe 20 times, and they're wonderful. Check it on standard jean material. It could use maybe a touch of tension. It's going to be great here. Yeah, excellent. The cutout allows you to grab it, comes in and out, very nice. Yeah, in the back pocket, slick. Very cool. Maybe you could put a tiny bit of tension on it, but for this pocket piece, I'm going to leave it be. That lock, let's check that button. Yeah, it's solid. 154 cm. Nice little spear point blade. Dagger. Yeah, no complaints about how they sharpened that at all. It's wicked sharp. All right, well, how much are these? The Roadrunner button lock. What's the going rate? Let me wipe it off. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't think this one's going to end up back over there. It's pretty nice. They're both pretty nice, but I think I would want to carry this one. Just the nature of it, man. The darkness, the stonewash, the black. I mean, that looks like something that I would need to put in my pocket. Yeah, it's got good tension on the pocket clip too. I'll bet you this pocket clip runs better. Yeah, but let me get a what's the going rate on these button locks? Okay, well, first off, the other version is a fat carbon fiber version. So there's a version with fat carbon fiber as well. The going rate on these is 175. And so one or both of these will be over there at Timber's Edge. And if you subscribe, you've got access to a discount code over there, which, gets this one down 150s. Somewhere is in there. Yeah, pretty cool. I like these finches, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching.